Hello, hello, hello. Hello. And you guys are tuned in to a new episode of the Unserious podcast with China D. Hey, y'all. As you guys see, we're in a new location. We've added a person. We have our first guest. I'm so excited. So, guys, give a warm welcome, a hello, hello, hello to my big cousin, my my everything, my big cousin. Oh my God, Kadisha. Hello,
Hello,
welcome.
my name is Kadisha, per China. I'm very excited to be on this podcast and the first guest.
First guest of many. I'm so excited. You're excited. Are you
I'm
ready?
excited. I am ready.
Are you scared?
I'm not scared
Okay.
because I'm a hoot and a holler.
A hoot and a holler. I mean, holla.
Not holla, holler.
So, I'm so excited to have a first guest. This is going to be fun, added a person to the mix. Added a person to the mix. The mix.
It is kind of misty outside.
I mean, it's nice. But you guys see, we're in a new location. We decided to move because we have a special guest. Anyways, but let's get let's get into the episode. Anyways, so first thing we always talk about is what you can't take serious. So what I couldn't take serious is workout instructors that never show you the workout, but then expect you to do it. I thought about this because we went to Reformer Pilates and we were on the Reformer. And when I tell you, this lady was just like, oh, put your knee to your elbow and put your head down and then put your elbow around your leg. And then I was like, girl, I need you to show me something.
At least it's not like those Pilates people on Instagram who'd be like, spine? She'd be like, stomach to the spine. What does that mean?
Exactly. I need you to show me.
But I don't know why she's complaining because I fell twice.
Okay, my legs were shaking. So I was almost falling, but I was like, lock in. Just lock in. Just don't fall. But I was like, I needed her to show me some of the stuff. She
Yeah.
was just walking around like, "Oh, you're doing great." I'm like, "Miss Ma'am, I don't know what I'm doing."
And like, no shade to her because she did show us in the beginning, but she was showing us like super fast. And she was showing us, I'm pretty sure, like the beginner easy movement. So I was like, oh, we'll be fine. Then we did it. And I was like, this is not okay.
I was like, I need a read class on what you just showed us in the beginning because it wasn't making
But she
sense.
said you did good though.
Yeah, I lied. She lied. She's a liar.
I told her, I was like, I don't feel like I did good because clearly I fell. And she was like, oh, how does it feel? I'm like, hot. I'm like, I'm hot and it's not even hot Pilates. This make no sense. Open the window.
Oh, there were so many windows we could have opened, but
I would have jumped out.
okay. What's something you can't take serious?
Something I can't take serious, and this is so bad, is people falling. Like if you fall and it's unexpected, I don't expect you to fall. I'm gonna start laughing at you. For example, I'm like hoping my friends don't see this, but they know I laugh about it every time. But I was on vacation and I went to Italy for my friend's wedding, and
Money.
I didn't pay for that house though. I would not have went. But we were on the rooftop at the hot tub and we were drinking champagne because each like
Hmm.
bedroom had a refrigerator with champagne in it. So I was like,
Oh,
we're gonna do night by night each bottle. It was like last night before the wedding.
night by
So
night.
that's how much champagne there was.
Jeez.
So we're upstairs and it was this girl's birthday eve. So we are just like drinking champagne. Um, and then we go downstairs because they wanted to surprise her and they were like, oh my God, guys, like come downstairs. Like two people are fighting. So people were in the hot tub, right? People got out the hot tub, did not dry themselves off. So everybody's drunk. Um, and the girls who went in the hot tub, they went down first. And then one of my friends went down. So I'm, mind you, I'm already drunk. So me and my best friend and someone else from our high school are going down the stairs too. And as we're walking to the stairs, all we hear is boom, crash, pow. Like,
You heard a do 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 do.
like if there were like signs like those TV shows and those like comics, it would just be all over. And I'm like, oh my God, are you okay? So I go to the stairs,
Oh,
I look over, and all I see is on the
Oh my
stairs. And
God.
she literally fell down the stairs. There was like 5 flights in that thing up to the roof.
Oh
And I'm like, "Are
no.
you okay?" And I'm like trying so hard not to laugh, but I know it's coming.
That's when you gotta start heavy breathing, like you start looking anywhere but them, like
And I'm like looking to my friend and this other girl, and they're dying. And I'm like, "Do you need help?" She's like, "No, no, I'm okay." And I'm like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna take the other stairs because there's another
oh
stairs
my
to like
God.
my apartment." So I was like, "I'm gonna take that stairs because it's not wet." And I go there, and they're like, "What happened?" I'm like dying. I'm like, "She fell." And I had to tell the story to the bride the next morning because I was helping get ready, and I was cracking up. Every time I tell that story, I laugh.
No,
So if you fall, I'm laughing.
I'm 100% with you. Yo, my dad fell last night down the steps, and I was
It's
like,
the steps.
I was, I was like, I'm like, I was doing my hair, so I'm like, oh my God, and he just laid out straight like this, face forward. I'm like, yo, you okay? Are you okay? He's like, this is not a funny matter. I said, you're right, it's not. But why did you do the Superman? Like, could you have done any other pose? And my mom comes down, she's like, oh my God, Robert, are you okay?
That's the reaction he needed to give.
And she's like, China, he has a knot on his head. Why are you laughing? I'm like,
Did he really have a knot? Oh
yes.
my God.
And it wasn't like no small knot, like it's huge.
No.
Like I saw it the next day and I was like, oh,
Now you
you
feel
really
bad.
no, 100% did not feel bad.
No
But you know
regrets.
what he slipped on? He slipped on Skylar's tutu that they had been telling her to move. And he was like,
She's
oh,
done.
I'm done with these tutus. I'm done with everything. Move everything
Oh
off the
my God.
steps.
He's
I
about
was
to
like,
cut that tutu
yo.
up.
He was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to sleep. I was like, are you done now?
You should have put the tutu by his pillow so he woke up and he saw
Oh my
it.
God. He would have
Triggered.
had it. He would have had it. He would have been like, oh my God, it's
But
there again. But no, I'm 100% with you because I will laugh. I'm sorry. I even laugh at kids when they fall.
oh, all the time. Because
It's a bad thing
you
to
have no
do.
balance. Why are you walking? Where's the stroller?
No, Mikey fell at the park and then now he was like, oh, I'm sorry, get up. Get up. You're fine. You're fine. Because once they start crying, you got to be like,
Yeah.
oh my, but he fell and he just stood there like,
That's when the cry is pending. It's coming.
this one you just got
It's
to be like, you're
buffering.
fine. You're fine. Just get up. You're fine.
Now you fall too. Now we falling together.
I was like, I mean, I expect people to laugh at me when I fall because if you're not laughing, what are you doing? You shouldn't really care. Unless you see something broke, then maybe
Chantal used to fall. She said she fell once, but we're in high school. You know Chantal likes to wear heels.
all the time.
We'd be walking down the bleachers
110%.
and she would just bust her ass. And everyone's like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And I'm just dying. And people are probably like, "Her sister is so mean. Like, she's a, can I curse?"
Yeah.
She's like, "She's a bitch." I'm just making sure because one thing about me, I let it out.
No, 100%. I'm
And her
like,
like,
this is
she's
not
a bitch,
censored.
which I am.
No, I'm not a bitch. I'm that bitch.
But she would just fall and it'd be so funny because I'd be telling her not to wear them heels.
Especially in high school. Nah. There was
Nah,
one
she
girl
was
that did that.
dedicated.
I believe that. I 100% believe that.
Couldn't be me.
My ankles would be like, do, 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 do. Halfway through the, like, I don't like wearing heels for too long. Now I do as like an adult. Like, if I
Oh,
want to
that's
look
nice
cute,
because I don't.
I'll be like, I'm gonna step on them real quick. Yep.
You be having a soundtrack in your head, and
Yep.
I know it.
100%. Like when we were in your, what was it, New York for your birthday and it
Mhm.
was raining, I was like, oh, I'm about to model this shit. Go, 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 go. But I was walking in front of everybody. So I was like, ain't nobody stepping on
I
my
was in the back
shit.
because I was like, I'm gonna go slow because it's wet, and I'm not falling in New York
You just gotta be a
because
little,
I'm gonna be on the shade room. Bitches that fall in New York, and it's gonna be me.
no,
Now I gotta move
it's
again.
all right. So we're gonna get into the next segment. It's my unserious news. Unserious, unserious news. Unserious, unserious news. Yes, that's my theme
Please
song.
soundtracks.
That's my theme song.
Okay.
Okay, so I was watching, so now I'm at home because I'm not really working, but I was watching the CBS daytime drama with all the black people on it.
Don't know it.
Like General Hospital. It's like General Hospital.
Okay.
But
Never
I
watched
was
it, but I know it.
but I was like watching it and I was like, are we supposed to take them serious when they're doing this acting? Because I'm like, oh, nothing. It's Nicholas. Oh, I forgot to put that on mute. Anyways, but
You know what's crazy though? I had notification too.
let me just do it from my phone before I get a whole bunch of notifications. Silenced. But I was watching it and I was like, am I supposed to take their acting serious? Like, you know, when you're watching like General Hospital or like anything that's not like reality
Like
TV.
soap opera.
Yes, like Tyler Perry. Like that acting, I just be like, mm. Because when they slap each other, they'd be like, oh, you hurt my soul.
But like the thing with acting and like TV shows, when I used to, I'm not an alcoholic. I feel like I'm always talking about it. I feel like you're gonna hear me talk about when I'm under the intoxication all the time.
I feel like that's when you get your best stories, though.
Right. But like I be watching TV sometimes. If I came home like drunk, I'm trying to sober up. You know, the room be spinning.
Cool. You can never close your eyes. You'd be like this.
You're done because you'll wake up and you're in the bathroom. Um, and I would just watch it and like I'm like, wow, like these people are acting. And I just started watching them deeper, like you're really like you don't feel like this. You're just acting. Because it couldn't be me, because I'll start laughing.
That, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna lie. When like I see them acting and I'm like, okay, they're actually doing it. I would be like, somebody would be like, oh, I don't believe you. I'd be like, "Well, you kind of don't have
Me
to.
too.
That's why I just like can't take them serious because cause sometimes put my shoes and like their feet, whatever the saying is, you know.
My
But
shoes in their shoes.
yeah, that's the saying.
It was close.
You know, that's all that matters. But I would just be like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Because I would have to really like be like, okay, cut. I need a second.
Showing for the bag, you will do it.
But I feel like I would mess up and have to laugh. Like,
They probably mess up.
no, like there's, oh my God, what was that called? Mia Coupa. Did you watch that on
Mm-mm.
Netflix?
Yeah. I watched it on Amazon Prime actually first because it
Oh,
was
did you?
there. It was out there first. Yeah.
I didn't know it was on there.
Hmm.
But I was watching it and I was just like, y'all acting sucks.
You watched it in the original language or the English dub?
The English dub. I was just like, mm-mm. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Let's not do this again.
But I mean, for the stuff like they were acting about, I couldn't be serious about that because I'm like, okay,
I would half of the time be like, that sounds like a you problem, not so much of a me
right.
problem. But I was just like, acting, not a profession I could be. Not because General Hospital, that new soap opera, it couldn't be me.
And you know what's crazy? Where did you go to middle school?
I went to Mount Hebron,
Okay. I went to Glenfield, performing arts school.
performing arts, my ass. They suck.
I went to Glenfield. I took acting class.
Nicholas went to Glenfield. He took acting classes. Do you know what Nicholas does now? Not acting.
Me either. I took dance, acting, did sewing, did
You did
singing.
sewing.
Yeah. Can't sew for my life now. I can't even put the needle in the thing. I can't put the thread in the needle. It takes me so long.
Yeah, but your sister does it like that.
Right. But she can't braid like me, so
That's
we all
true.
have our faults.
I can't do neither. I am very good at computers though.
I'm not. Can't even work a printer. That's my candy, y'all.
Mm-mm. No. Okay, second thing that I have on serious news. I don't know. Have you watched the YouTube show where like they all line up and pop the balloons?
I don't watch the show, but I be on Facebook.
And you see the clips.
Yeah.
They're making a real show
On
on
Netflix. I
Netflix.
saw that. A mess.
I saw that and I was like, I have to talk about that. Because, first of all, if anybody has ever watched that YouTube, you know who that is directed to. I'm sorry. You don't see no white people doing that? You got all black people doing
They
that.
be on Love is Blind, that's why.
True. But,
And them other, what's the other reality shows? Love is Blind,
oh, Love
Love
Island.
Island, Temptation Island, all the islands.
But I was reading it. First of all, that show is messy. Secondly, why are we making an actual show of it? Like this is a limited series.
Literally 10 minutes, that's
Like
it.
that's all I can watch because half of the time they'd be like, "Yeah, I don't want people with a child," and then they'd be like, "Well, this lady has 10 of them," and then all you hear is, and then they'd be like, "Oh, so tell me why you didn't like her."
And now we're all just
We're all just sitting
gunning for
there
this
like,
one person, dragging them for filth on the internet.
"Oh, I didn't like his appearance. He has on tube socks. No shit."
I saw this one clip and this girl was like, "Yeah, I don't like his outfit." And she's like, "I don't understand," but she's wearing like a crop green, like shrug thing, a black corset, some other colored cargo pants, and then these lemon pepper steppers, but they were like thick and chunky. And I'm like, "Where are you going?"
That's what that's what I'm saying. They bring on these people. Like I think they brought on one guy who had on I think you've seen him like the Versace robe and was like, I make $1 million in a day.
Was he the plumber? Because
No.
there's a plumber guy that's always there,
Oh my
and he's
God.
the
I
ick.
can't stand him. I
His
know who you're
mouth
talking
movements, he
about.
don't talk ick.
I know he was on, you know what show he was on? He
Oh
was on
God,
Zeus on Erica Mena's show To
I haven't
Find
watched
Love.
that. I have to.
Don't get it.
I wasn't planning on
But
it, but thanks.
but he was on that show and he is like mental. But when he was on there, I was just like, y'all bring these people on. Expect that I'm just like Netflix. We're handing money to anybody.
And you know what people are saying? They're saying the girl that hosts it, like she's friends with most of the people who come on, or like the
She's
guys at
messy.
least. She is messy. Let her go on that.
She's married.
Oh well, fuck. Well, shit. I mean, dang.
I'm like, she's married. But I'm sorry, as a host, like I could not take y'all serious because have him be like, yeah, I didn't like her because her toes was out. I'd be like, what do your toes look like?
And your neck is not out.
No, there was this one girl. This guy goes on, and he's like, "Oh, I want a girl that really doesn't have the BBL aesthetic, like no fake hair, all natural, no lashes, no nothing."
I
When
just know
she,
he got a toupee.
when, when he,
I'm so nosy.
there's some lady yelling in the background.
Neck broke. And now baby crying.
They not trying to go nowhere.
The door's not open too.
Anyways. But he was like, yeah, no BBL aesthetic, none of that. I don't like anything fake. Like when we go out, I expect her to wear no makeup, none of that. And I guess this lady popped a balloon. And she walks down to her and she's like, oh, why'd you pop your balloon? She was like, well, if we're going to talk about aesthetics, the gym should be your new aesthetic.
Period. Drag him.
And he was like, well, and then the host is going to be like, oh, well, what don't you like about her? He was like, well, obviously she's not my type. And he's like, well, you're not mine. I would never date Humpty Dumpty. And I was like, oh, y'all
I
gonna put
hope
this on
he broke her fall.
Netflix? I said, y'all gonna put this on Netflix? Who y'all gonna get to put on Netflix? That's my question. And did you see who's
People will
hosting it?
sign up though. It's not her.
No,
Thank
it's
God.
what's her name? Oh my God. From Insecure.
You said what?
Molly.
Oh, oh.
What's her name? I want to say it's
It's something I
Denise
can't
Orgy.
pronounce. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Okay. She's hosting it.
But knowing Netflix, it's not gonna be like balloon popping. They're gonna like press a red button and then the balloon like pops off the screen and they're like pop. Like
It's
too
gonna be sound
much. They're
effects.
gonna kill it.
But I just want to know like who they're gonna because let's be honest, like anybody that's watched it know white people don't go on that. You're gonna
Right.
bring white people on that?
There are some white people who gonna go on that. There's a type that will go on that.
Okay, yes, yes, yes,
That's
yes,
all I'm gonna
yes. There's
say.
a type. There's
At least we're here.
110%. There's a type that
So
will go
they'll
on
get
there.
them.
Hmm.
They're probably waiting. They probably do sign up.
Honestly, I would pay to be on that production team. On that casting team, I would pay to be on that casting team
Mm.
just to see who comes across my desk.
So if you could cast, I'm gonna go off track. If you could cast any show, what would you cast? Like a reality TV show,
Like if I could cast,
hmm
mm,
like a current show.
I would cast Love Island or Temptation Island.
I haven't seen Temptation Island. I know
I
the
started
gist of
it.
it.
I had watched it when it was on USA.
Hmm.
What is that, TNT now, I think? I had watched it when it was on there. And I was like, ooh, it's messy. Because I'm sorry, I'm not bringing my man to Temptation
Yeah, I
Island.
be seeing them clips.
Oh, you know what else I would cast?
Somebody's drowning.
I would ca
I got three in my pocket. Two are down.
um I would cast what's that song? Oh my God. It's the Temptation Island, but in South Africa. It's so good.
The Spanish version of Temptation Island is really good
Okay, maybe I have to watch that.
because they be going off. Like you know how Hispanic people like generally their culture is
Yeah.
very like
Loud,
loud.
loud,
They be
like
getting real loud, and I
no.
like it.
No, yeah. I think of those two I would cast. One, because I think Love Island does need more black people. And I don't think like their team probably is casting a
Hmm.
lot.
I mean, last season they casted good. The U.S. season.
Yeah.
I'm scared to watch a newer season of of Love Island. I've
Yes.
never watched it before this season.
No, I think it's like we watched the UK one with like
Hmm.
Ella was on it with
Hmm.
whatever his name was, Tyrone.
Tyreek?
Tyreek. Yeah, that was his name,
I'm
Tyreek.
like, is it or somebody being racist? I don't know.
No, but I like watch it. They don't usually put a lot of black people, so that's why this season I was actually surprised they did.
Hmm.
But I think it was good. I don't think it's gonna have the same effect,
Yeah.
especially if they don't bring like personalities on there.
Because those personalities were good personalities.
Yeah.
But even so, like it's the UK and people, I don't know. I don't think black people should be on UK shows because let's be fucking real. They are the reason everywhere is fucking colonized. They are the sole reason. And they were just racist as hell. Like black people go on their shows, racist.
You're not wrong. They'd be like, "Oh, I'm scared."
And they will drag you, like
Oh my
calling you
God.
the N-word in your DMs.
No, God forbid your hair don't look right. They'd be like, "Oh, that
Right.
with that wig on, it's lifting." Da, da, da. I'll be like, "It's
You put
never
it
that deep."
down.
I was like, "It's never that deep."
Right.
I'm sorry, glue doesn't stick in water. What do you expect me to do? But yeah,
Those waterproof glues.
I'm sure some work.
I haven't tried it. Mean wigs, we're not friends.
You know, I love me a good
I
wig.
know you do.
I love me a good wig. I love to switch it up. Look different.
She's gonna come out here in the next podcast. It's a blonde wig.
Oh my God, y'all. Next podcast, I'm probably gonna bring out my Mary J. Blige Fantasia wig. Wait on that. Anyways,
I've
so
seen it, so that's all I'm gonna say. But I have faith in her.
thank you, thank you. Anyways, so the last thing I have in Unserious News is I don't know if you saw Pastor Marvin Sapp.
I don't know who that is.
He's a pastor, obviously. But
Okay.
he asked his congregation to give $40,000. And then
As a whole or each?
as a whole and
Okay.
online, he asked everybody to Venmo him, Zelle him, Cash App him, give it in cash. And
GoFundMe's
no, no, no,
work.
no, no, no. When everybody was like, "Oh," he told the ushers to close the door until they gave them the money.
What is it for?
He didn't say it.
Because it's not
He said
tithes
it's
and
to be part.
offerings.
He said it's to be part of the church,
Well,
and then
still tithes and
everybody,
offerings.
and then everybody on the, I guess with like our church, Pastor Campbell be up there with like the people. He has like 20 people up there, so he's like everybody up here has to give at least 200. I think it's either 200 or $100.
I'm stepping down so quick, I fall into the baptism pool. Because what are you talking about?
I saw that and I was like, we in the house of God.
Right.
Why are you asking me for handouts?
He's an activity.
That's what
Because God didn't
that's what
ask
I'm
for
saying.
handouts.
I'm like, God didn't ask me to give you 40,000.
Nothing. He said, give me nothing.
But I saw that and I was like, now one, you holding these people hostage.
Call 911. I hope somebody called 911.
No, and he was on live. They said he did it for like 2 more hours. Like he just kept everybody there. And he brought the ushers to the front and made everybody go in a circle until he got like the money. But they didn't say whether or not he got the money. So I'm guessing he got out.
Those people are God's toughest soldiers because the way
I
I
would
know a church was able to jump him with the hands of the Lord, of course, but they would have jumped him.
I know our church couldn't do that because
Don't. They wouldn't even.
they
They
wouldn't
start
even
asking
think about
for
it.
personal money. They said $40,000.
I'm
You'd
like,
see
bro, you're lucky to
bags
get a
getting
dollar.
up so fast, Bible slamming.
I'm like, half of the time you're lucky to get 25 cents out of. I remember as a kid, I would be given like a dollar, God, let me restate
Was it your
this.
dollar? Because it was never
No, it
my
was not
dollar.
my dollar. But I would go up there. But I remember there would be like kids with us who would put nothing in.
Like,
They
that's the
would
thing. Why would you go up there? When people would be like, oh, just come up. I'm like, first of all, I have shame. And silence is free.
silence. Looks are free. Silence is free. Let's stay with that.
Right. Free
Like
for
I'm
me.
here. I'm here. That's all that should count. My money
Right.
shouldn't. But when I saw that, I was just like, oh my God, what have we
What
become?
has he become?
Because my church couldn't do it. My church wouldn't
Mm-mm.
dare to do it. Look at your
Mm-mm.
face.
I'm just, I'm aghast. He has balls of steel.
That's what I'm saying. But he did it on live also.
I hope someone
Like,
recorded it.
yeah, someone reported it.
Recorded
Oh
it.
no, they did. Let me show you.
Oh, yes. Show
So,
me. I'm so nosy. Tell me. Show me.
so I think the Shade Room posted it. That's how I found it.
Of course they did.
You know, the Shade Room be on it. But I was just like, the way he did it,
that is involved.
He looked like he's
There's
begging for
1,000
money.
of you. I said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors.
Open it.
Close the doors.
No.
Close the doors. Y'all gonna leave together? Y'all ain't going
They're
to
like,
the
I'm
restaurant.
leaving now.
yeah, so this is it. So this is
There's
what it
1,000 of
is.
you tonight, and those
On
that
the
are
Shade
watching,
Room.
it's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight.
That equals 2,000.
I'm challenging each of you all down here to give a $20 seed. I just think $20 is a lot of money. $20, believe it or not, when my late wife Melinda P. Sapp was alive, was a good date. I
Where?
could take her to the movies, and they understand
Wait.
more. Get one soda, two straws. I wasn't cheap. That's swag. I was looking at her eyes. She's looking at
Soda. What if he wanted Coke Zero? I wanted
no more.
Sprite.
Now,
Fair.
everyone here,
Yeah, and
you've
Dr.
all
Pepper.
sold and seated, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. I got you. Let's see. So put your 20 away, preachers.
It's the man really looking for the money.
And counting his bills on live TV. He said big spender.
But I died when I saw that because I was like, you really expect all these people to give you money?
That is so wrong.
Because I don't think it could be me.
I hope his church gets shut down.
You know,
That's
he
the
came out with a
thing.
statement and said,
It's always a statement.
So
That's when
this is
you
how
know
long
you
the
did something.
statement is.
That's when you know you did
Well,
something wrong. When a statement is a SAT essay, you're wrong.
he said, I'm not reading this whole thing. This happened that it happened to be misinterpreted that he was holding people hostage. All he asked is them to give money
He
to
said
the
close
church
the doors 3 times.
all he asked is that you help with the finances. Unfortunately, he said, unfortunately, social media just took a snippet of what he had, and that the church has a budget,
Not that much, apparently.
and people have budgets, and that we need to give when a moment is given.
That wasn't the moment, though.
And he said he gave two, but
What did he give?
he didn't say that.
Show me the checks and balances.
I just thought that was so funny because I was just like, sir, you.
I hope that church has a treasurer and she is checking
Oh,
them books.
I hope she does.
Because it's giving scammer. It's giving you're saying you're a church, but really, you're something else. I don't know what it is. It's not right.
But those are the three things that I had for unserious news.
That was a lot.
We're gonna take a quick break and then we're gonna come back for sticky situations. Okay? Hey guys, welcome back. We're gonna get into sticky situations. So, I found this video on the nosy TikTok. Follow her.
Don't know it.
You should follow her. She's actually hilarious. But I'm like, do I tell you what the situation is? Or do I let you listen?
Listen.
Okay. We're gonna listen to it. And let me say this beforehand. The situation is kind of funny, but it's also messed up.
I'm gonna laugh.
Taking a number 2 on somebody's grave.
I saw this.
Especially in the Caribbean.
I saw this.
You saw this?
Yeah, and she pissed me the fuck off.
Her name of JB Superman said she deleted the video, and it doesn't change the fact that you doo-dooed in the cemetery. What? And shout out to JB Superman because he had posted the video. Now she goes by the name of It's Gabby FE or Gabby Fee. On her profile it said living abroad in Trinidad. My first time playing Trinidad Carnival, and here's my honest
Support
review.
her. Immediately.
The first time in costume, I would say don't get lost and don't leave your band behind, because to find the band again is so much work. Like, OMG. And if you can hold your pee and number 2 for as long as possible, that would be the best thing to do, because when I tell you, I literally had to poop on someone's grave at one point because the party was really going on. There was literally nowhere else to go, and I had to go. So I literally had to call in a freaking grave crypt to like go number 2 because I didn't know what else to do. Like, I was literally stuck in the middle of the road with thousands of people everywhere. That was the only privacy I got. Okay, I see why the Caribbeans are in an uproar over on X.
We're in a fury.
Man, why would you do that? And why would you admit it online? Sorry.
Silence is free.
So trifling. That's so disrespectful to the dead. And the last place that anybody should be thinking about taking a.
Okay, so the girl's name, I think it's Gabby. What did she say? Gabby Fee.
So I made a video.
And like she came out with an apology and and was like, she didn't really poop or even. Oh girl, I got scared.
You saw the video of the little girl on the 4th of July and she's like, God purple. And they go, they're right here. That's what you gave.
I thought there was somebody walking behind me. But
I would see and tell you.
I know. But you know, my neck just had to go.
Okay.
But I saw this and I was just like, and then I saw her video. She posted herself at like Carnival. And I was like, okay, we're Trini. I've never been to Carnival. You have. Is it like that intense?
It's not that bad. First of all, even if she's now living there, everyone can Google what Trinidad Carnival is like. You can see what it's like. Now, I didn't do the adult carnival. When I grew up there, I did kiddie carnival, but it's just as long. I was tired. I was fucking sunflower. I wanted to go home. I wanted to eat. But you're an adult. You know you're gonna be on the road. And when you're on the road in carnival, you're drunk, you're dancing, you're walking. You should have fucking planned better.
That was my thing.
Put a bag up your ass. Stop it. She can't go again. We know her.
And my thing is, okay, you did it, whatever. Why you come onto the internet? That was my thing.
No,
you came.
That was her thing.
You came onto the internet and you said you went and go poop in someone's graveyard. I played this for Eileen. Eileen is my grandmother.
My aunt.
Her aunt. So her mom and my grandmother are sisters. That's also happily related. But they're Trini, straight from it.
Not the ancestry DNA.
You know? But I played it for her and she was like, that is so rude. I hope that
I know she got mad.
What? She was like, oh, I don't even know what to say. Like, how do you disrespect us? I was like, because I had to take it from their point of view, because I'm like, I had asked her how, like, it was, because I haven't been. And, like, me and my brother want to go. But we were like, damn, if it's like that, like, I gotta go poop somewhere, and I'm pooping on a grave. I'm sorry, I'm never taking that to the internet.
You can find a bathroom.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, there has to be a porta potty.
I mean, it's like, there's porta potties everywhere.
There's businesses.
They'll let you use the
bathroom.
bathroom.
Is gonna be like, you have to buy to use the bathroom.
Nobody in the Caribbean does that.
Trinidad is not a third world country, but it's not America. But they're not rude.
No, a lot of Caribbeans are nice.
Right.
They'd be like, shut up.
They'll give you the shirt off your back, not me. I'm sorry, but I'm not walking streets naked. But she did too much. She had so many other options that she did not take. She wanted to shit on the
But my
cave.
thing
That's
is,
just that.
Okay, you're also doing carnival. Carnival costumes. I'm gonna assume she was in one. you're showing a lot of your body.
Right.
So I'm sitting here and I'm like,
what did she wipe with too?
That's what I was wondering.
Because now you got a
I was
grass
like,
stain in your ass.
Because I was like, let's be honest, a lot of carnival costumes, you're wearing a thong.
Right.
So you're not wearing.
Oh my God, I can't even. I'm like imagining this and I need to clock out.
I was just like, yo, you're wearing a thong. You pooped on someone's grave. Did you have wipes? And she said it took her a minute to find her float or like her band that she was with. So I'm like, are you telling me you walked the streets, thong out, ass out,
Shit out.
with poop hanging from your booty?
She must have found a big ass leaf, is all I'm saying.
That's even if she found one.
She probably didn't look.
But my thing is, I just don't understand. Like, you went to carnival. Carnival, I'm pretty sure starts early. Well,
it depends on which part of carnival you're doing, though. Because if you're doing Juve, it's early, and you're in powder, so you leave and you go to change.
But it's a long time. Like you mentally prepare yourself for it.
I'm pretty sure the sun sets and carnival is like it's now ending.
I was like,
maybe.
I was like, it's probably still going.
Right. Where's the party?
You know, there's after parties after after party after after party. Mm-hmm. I'm like, when I was talking to Eileen's like, yeah, carnival's a whole week. I do it every day. I said, I know you do. Anyway. But I was just like, you prepare yourself for carnival. You bring your costume, you get everything ready.
Right.
Why didn't you think like, oh, I'm gonna have to use the bathroom at some point. Mm-hmm. Why not bring like your wipes, your stuff, like, and if you know you had to use
bag,
you know you had to use the bathroom. You got off the float. Why didn't you just?
No float.
Oh,
you just walking.
Okay, you're walking. Whatever, girl. You could walk to the corner store, cause I know they got stores.
Down the corner though.
But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. This person. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So also question. Do you just wear the costume? No underwear?
No, you wear like you can wear with no underwear if you got that body. But most people wear tights. Like, because you want like if you're in like a costume and your skin is showing, like, yeah, your belly's out, but like you would want like I don't know, like, yeah, most people wear tights. You would want like your legs to be like smooth. You wear like sheer tights that are your skin tone. Yeah, but you don't just wear your skin. Like, it's hot, but like you're not on the beach either. But you can wear your skin out if you're like that. Show your skin.
I just had a problem with that because I'm just like, Carnival is a very special time for like all the Caribbean countries. Like,
yeah. Like, but I think Trinidad is the biggest carnival. It's probably the best carnival. I am biased. But when you hear carnival, you think of Trinidad.
Mostly.
Let's be real. Mostly.
I mean, you think of like Barbados also.
No, I don't.
Oh.
Do you? Because I don't. But like, if you like, the thing is, she's studying abroad.
No, I think she's just living.
Abroad. She needs to move. Like, she needs to move because it's not clicking. I just like you move to a country, you go to carnival. Do you know what carnival is for? I'll tell you. So carnival
history.
I know like some history because I moved when I was little. But carnival started as them celebrating their freedom from slavery. And then like carnival is also celebrated right before Ash Wednesday, and that's when like Lent starts into Passover for Easter. Like, that's their time to party before they give up whatever they need to give up. But like, you're over there just doing it for shits and giggles. Literally shits and giggles. That actually not on purpose, but literally shits and giggles. And now you look a fool on the internet. And the Caribbean country, especially Trinidad, is never gonna forget her face. And I hope when we see her in the street and she tries to get a damn maxi taxi, they run over her. Not run over her, but they don't stop for her. How was that?
Wait, there was this lady. I had saved her video too because I was just like,
Number 2.
And I'm going there in June, so if I see her on for a wedding.
Oh,
so if I see her on the streets, I'm shitting on her.
There is an emergency situation. I'm literally about to put my costume and poop my pants. Yeah, baby, you are looser than Lucy, and this is why. After you went and go poop on the people, I'm grip with your disrespectful, nasty self. You're going to the party, you go dance and wind up yourself again. a carnival like nothing never happened? Would you look a dirty and them never wash your hand them or nothing and make it where to come and tell the people on the internet this? Really? This is information somebody shouldn't even be able to beat out at you. And
Silence
you
is free.
volunteer this information and left your comments on. Just because
I saw that she
She
left
left
her
her
comments.
comments on?
Yes, she left her comments on.
I'll give it to her. She brave, because my comments would be
What? The minute I would have posted, my thing is, I'm pretty sure, like,
I'm posting it to friends only.
yeah,
What? Close friends, Instagram.
close friends, and
Friends only,
yeah.
TikTok.
But my thing is, she posted it. I'm sorry, me personally, I watch back what I post before I post it.
Literally.
So I'm pretty sure she's like, oh, I don't know whether she watched it back or not. But it gives that she didn't, and she just post.
It's for that clout.
But my thing is, you posted it on the internet. You came back with an apology saying like, oh, I think some stuff was taken out of context, whatever. You should have never posted it in the first place.
You made the context. It's your video.
Like,
She's delusional. Delulu till it's true.
But I was just like, this is nasty.
Disgusting.
Like,
No decorum.
none. Like, girl, you gotta do better.
I wonder if my mom saw it.
I wonder if Auntie Jenny saw it.
She'd be like, okay, I can hear her now.
Because I was just like, no. But my thing is, you now have to get up and leave. Like, you have to come back to America.
Now people are gonna be and never have I ever games like, have you ever shit on a grave? Never have I ever shit on a grave. Like
nobody has ever said that.
now these children who on TikTok, they're gonna be shitting on graves for shits and giggles. Because she set the tone.
I
should be
truly hope
ashamed
not.
of herself. Make this a clip and send it to her. You should be ashamed of yourself. Silence is free.
Silence is key.
Costs nothing.
Some stuff you just keep to yourself, and that was one of those.
To the grave. Not that grave, but to the grave.
Just take it. Just run with it. But that's what I had for sticky situations. I thought it was good because I was just like, I know she has to have seen this. There's no way she hasn't seen this.
And even if I didn't, I still would have a lot to say.
But we're going to take another break, and then we're going to come back for the last segment, Serious, Unserious. Hey, 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 hey.
Hey.
All right, guys, we're getting into our last segment, Serious, Unserious. So, as y'all know, it's something I'm taking serious, something I'm not taking serious. So, something I'm taking serious, I'm getting back into my reading. I stopped for a good, 3 months, bro. And I have a bookshelf full of books. And Nicole said something to me the other day. She was like, have you finished? I was like, mind your business. I took a break. Now I'm back.
Only read physical books or you read audiobooks? Well, listen to audiobooks too.
I don't like listening to audiobooks because I have like an idea of what the people sound like in my head.
Okay.
Like when when you're reading and you're reading each other's voices. So like I assume this is how they're gonna sound. And then when I listen to audiobooks and like they're not sounding how I thought.
But you don't have to read the audio. You don't have to listen to the audiobook of the book you're reading. You just listen to the audiobook itself. So
No, like
think of it.
I like doing that, but I like reading it and like visually seeing it and hearing it. But when I listen to it and like it's not how I thought, I'd be turned off. Yeah, the audiobook doesn't sound like how they sound in my head. So I just be like, no, I'm off this book. I have to be off the book. Like my mom does all audiobooks. She does not read a physical damn book.
Most people don't like, I was gonna say can't
read.
Some people can't read and that's okay.
It's okay.
That's okay.
But I can
read though.
I don't know. It's just like something about the audiobooks that turn me off.
I don't know. I listen to them because Spotify has it with the premium plan. You can do like the 15 hours. And one thing about me, if I'm getting it in my Spotify, I'm listening to it because I'm paying for it.
Oh my God, I remember your audiobook played. When was it? When we were going to, what were we going to? We were going to work out. We were going to the gym. It was like 7 a.m., y'all. And the audiobook is playing, and all I hear is, yeah, just put it in. I was like, oh. It was like, what? I think it was a guy reading it, and he was like, yeah, I got her attention, and it was just something I never believed.
That'd be those fantasy
I was like,
books. I'm
sitting there, I said, let me just turn this down, you know? Let me just pause this.
You need a little spice in your life.
Like, I'm not set. Some books be Them spicy ones. Those be the
Mm,
ones you have to watch out for.
that's Spotify too. They be having like there's one place that's like spicy level like 4 out of 5. I'd be like,
But I can't. I realize I also don't like hearing like if they are having their
oh yeah, no, just allude
sexcapades.
to what happened. That's
That's
fine.
what I like. But when they go into detail and be like, yeah, she was pulled. I
He
was like,
flipped
oh,
me over, knees to ears. First of all, you're broken.
and then all you hear is like her be like, yeah, call me in. Like I'd be like, no. And then you skip too far and you're like, damn, I'm
What
already in the next
happened?
chapter.
Someone's dead now.
Like what happened? But yeah, I'm gonna get back into my reading. That's what I'm gonna take serious. What is something you're taking serious?
Something I'm taking serious. I've been taking it serious, but like the gym, because health is wealth.
This gonna be in the gym.
My knees be hurting, and they'll probably stay hurting because I'm old. I'm not old, but my bones are. I can't have dairy because I'm lactose intolerant, so my calcium's not here. I don't take vitamins.
I was like, why would you
I
take
can't remember
vitamins?
to take it.
Just
Multivitamins
oh
like
wow.
always tastes a little bit weird because there's too much in one.
Hmm.
Vitamin D, vitamin E, folic acid, this, too much. And I can't take a whole bunch of pills. One thing I can dry swallow a pill, but I can't just be popping pills like that.
I don't like drink. I do the gummies.
That's childish. I can't do
And I am.
gummies. She said,
And I am 100%. I do not like swallowing pills.
but I am taking the gym serious because I feel like,
This girl be in the gym. Oh,
but like, honestly, I be in the gym not because there's something that I want to attain. Like, I do want those BBL allegations. I do want them. But like, I don't want to grow old and not be able to do things on my own. Because I'm
mm-hmm.
very independent and I know I'll be like that when I'm older too.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, God willing. But like, there are certain things like body mechanisms and movement you have to know how to do. And like, I think the gym helps you with that because like squatting, you
Yeah.
can pick up. If you don't gotta call Life Alert if you in the gym now, you
Y'all,
don't need Life Alert.
I went to the gym with her at 7 a.m.
All she did was complain.
Hell yeah! The damn teacher was like, "You okay?" I was like, "No, leave me alone."
She had beef with that man.
I, I, I still do, but I would go back. Yeah, I had beef with him. He was trying to make me move a tire at 8 o'clock in the morning. Like,
It really wasn't that bad. She ended up flipping it.
I mean, I couldn't just stand
It's
there.
all in the knees. And if my weak knees can do it, so can she.
Y'all, I was tired.
But she acting like she don't work out. We be going to hot Pilates and that thing be hot. She did very good in reformer. She didn't fall like me.
From her, from her, I felt like my body got beat up.
Our core, the days after, I wasn't laughing. I wasn't breathing.
Oh my God, anytime I like went like this, I was like, "Ugh."
Right.
You had to lay back down. Like I was like this moving.
Literally.
But no, the gym you take serious, and I give you props because
Just be bored. To be honest, because if I go home, I'm going to sleep. I just go there because I'm like, it's something to do. It's a little expensive, I won't lie.
oh, the gym is 100% expensive. Like my cycling membership, I do like 8 rides. It's like 100 and they just told me.
A
Actually,
month
it's like 130.
for 8 rides.
Yeah, a
If
month.
I do 8 personal training sessions, 270.
Jesus, 270.
270. And then a limited membership to that gym, which it's worth it. The gym's good.
Oh yeah, the gym is
Because
the
people
gym.
be
The
people
gym
be
is in
going
there.
in that gym and coming out Megan the Stallion.
Oh yeah, there was this one girl I had said she had shown me, and I was like, "Damn, body." She bodied that.
Literally. Um, and just for classes, I think it's like 150. And I bought it before. It's good. Like trainers are really good. Most of them have like good professional backgrounds and exercise science. They're not these China was talking my last episode, these Instagram hairstylists.
Yes, as y'all know. But I feel like once you like start taking the gym serious, like yeah, let's be honest, body is tea. Shoot, you
And
start.
it literally becomes muscle memory. Like I know when I started, like when I first started going to the gym, not even that gym, I was doing squats and I was like, if you just tap me, I was gonna fall over. But like now, my squats are pretty good. Can't lie.
You know, she's the reason I started really doing the gym. Because I don't like going to the gym by myself. I also don't
Me either.
like I have to have somebody there to like either tell me what to do.
Mhm.
Like I need somebody to hold me accountable
Exactly.
because if you don't, I'm not doing it. Like I need somebody there to actually push me to do it. Like when we go to hot Pilates and she be looking at me, I'll be like, mind your business.
She's me?
No, the teacher.
I was about to say, I'm dying too.
No, I remember one time we went and I think it was my first time. I was sweating. I was like, she was like, you got this. I said, leave me alone.
The thing about her though is you can go. Like I went one Sunday and I went the Monday after, and she was looking at me like I was brand new. I'm like, bitch, I've been here for a couple weeks now. I was like, whatever.
No, when we did your 7 a.m. class, that he was like, you got this. I wanted to be like, nigga,
It was
shut
8 a.m.
it was 7 a.m.
We had to leave at 7:30.
It was too early. That's what it came down
And
to.
we
It was
were
too
late.
early. And we were late, yeah. He walked over, he was like, what's your name? I was like, China. He was like, okay, great. 10 laps. I was like,
She
we
was
just
zooming.
I was like, we just introduced ourselves.
Buy her dinner.
Like, buy me dinner before I start running.
Give her a
Jeez.
protein shake.
Something. Give me a bar.
Pre-workout. Water.
I was not zooming. I was just trying to get it done.
I was a light jog.
That was a light jog.
I was doing a light jog. I was damn near walking.
I was doing a light jog. Anyways. Okay, so something I'm not taking serious, as we were talking about earlier, is reality TV. I don't take any of them serious because none of y'all really find in love. I'm like, any of those shows. I was watching, what was I watching? Mesh, Love at First Sight. I was like Married at First Sight,
Don't watch it.
Love Island.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, looking at all of them across the board, and I'm like, there's only like 5 couples on like the shows that are actually together. So I'm like, I can't take y'all serious because y'all not even taking y'all relationship serious.
Literally.
So why should I take y'all just good TV at this point? And then after, half of them don't even follow NTV. Most of them become influencers. Like, I don't take your influencing serious anyways. But what's something you're not taking serious?
I'm hearing noises.
I know, I think it's a bird.
Honestly, men. I will never take those people serious. Just doing too much all the time. Yeah,
That's 100%.
yeah. Because they just always have something to say. Unwarranted. Again, silence is free. Literally free.
Silence is key. Y'all should learn it.
Especially men and the government. Just doing
Oh,
too much.
Jesus.
And we know what I'm talking about. We know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't.
Somebody always has something to say about a body and a gender they don't have.
Mm.
And that's all I'm gonna say.
That's tea and key.
Period.
But so this has been a great episode. I want to thank Kadisha for coming on, being my first guest. I think we had a good time.
We had a blast.
I was like, we kikied,
All the
laughed, had some good conversation. So hopefully you guys will see her again on pod. And I am so excited that you just came on, you know?
Me too. It was a blast. I had a lot of fun.
Okay. Well, thanks guys for tuning in. Hopefully you guys tune into the next episode. Bye.
I won't be there.